The scene fades to the jungle temple at the island where the monsters live. We zoom into a closer look of the temple and pan down at the entrance, where two skeleton guards are guarding the temple itself. Here we are, guarding the temple as usual. I know, right? Tell me about it. When exactly are we going to take a break from all the guarding and protecting the temple from intruder stuff? I don't know, but our master says that guards can't take breaks during guarding duties unless they get tired, hungry, and thirsty. Then the old guards would be replaced by new ones. Oh, yeah, and speaking of getting tired, hungry, and thirsty, I want to take a break. Me too, pal. Their master, the skeleton lord, gets out of the temple through the front entrance. Hey, what's the matter? We need to take a break. Yeah, a long break, that is. You should hire someone else to do the job for us. Well, all right. You two are relieved of guard duty. Now go on. Chew. The two tired skeleton guards run away from the skeleton lord, while the two fresh, healthy skeleton guards go out to the entrance. Okay, boys. You two are in charge. Sir, yes, sir. I want you to make sure that you keep all intruders away from this place. Do you understand? Sir, yes, sir. Good. Good luck, boys. The skeleton lord enters the temple through the front entrance, while the two new skeleton guards guard the temple itself. Well, at least it's better than clearing the bathrooms back inside the temple. You said it, pal. You said it. But then, the two skeleton guards see an airship slowly flying toward the temple. Frank? Yes, Eric? I think I see an airship slowly flying toward us. Me too, Eric. What should we do? I know. Let's go hide inside the temple. I don't know about this, but okay, let's go. Frank and Eric go back into the temple at the front entrance. The scene cuts to Dougal, Ryan, Ermentrude, and Dylan on the airship. Dylan sees the island and is interested of going there just for a break. Hey man, tropical vibes. It looks just like it does on the beach. But there's ice up ahead. Where? I don't see any ice. Do you? I don't know about you, but whenever I see ice, that means more chaos from Z-Bad, and more trouble for the world has yet to come. Something strange is definitely afoot. The airship flies past a stone foot. Oh yeah, it's definitely afoot. I hope Z-Bat doesn't catch us. Okay, everybody, prepare to land. Meanwhile, Z-Bat and Sam are exploring with the map and the blue diamond. The yellow diamond can't be far now. They stop walking and see the jungle temple. The scene cuts to Frank and Eric hiding in the temple. Eric? Yeah, Frank? Do you think they saw us? Nope. Are you sure? Yes. Well, okay. Are the traps in the main hallway ready or what? Yep, there definitely are. Good, because we want to see the intruders get attacked by one of them. You know what they say. All the traps require a bunch of them. If one interacts with a booby trap, then an individual will be either killed or injured. Anyway, that's enough of wasting time. Let's just hide and watch the intruder get hurt. Okay. They hide in the wall. The scene cuts to Z-Bat and Sam outside the temple. Z-Bat visualizes the picture of the temple on the map that was stolen. It's no use traveling anywhere without a map. Yeah, it's a good thing I have a spare. Where did you get that map from? Don't you remember? Adventurers always carry a spare map in their back pocket. Oh well, that makes sense. Let me see the map. Sam hands the map to Zebad. He looked at the temple and then the picture. Now Zebad knows where they're going. This is definitely the place. Let's press on, Sam. Zebad moves the leaf of a small Nikau palm tree out of the way as he bounces his way into the temple, while Sam gets hit by the leaf. Hold up, sir! Hold up! After me, sir! It could be dangerous, and I've got a sixth sense! Sam accidentally pressed on a pressure plate that activated a wooden dagger that came out of the floor. Yes, and you almost lost senses 3 through 5. Try concentrating on the other 5, and you might not lose your head. Now, what do we have here? Aha! The whole place is booby-trapped. So what do we do now, boss? Land ho! What was that? Zebad and Sam leave the temple and saw Dougal and the others on the airship. Thank goodness! I can't wait to feel the cooler land on Earth against my hooves. Any idea of how we can land this thing? They're still alive. Well, wax my mustache and boil my busby. No biggie. All that traps require are a bunch of dangers. It's just like a mousetrap, you see. We'll let them clear the way and then we can just stroll and get the cheese. Come on. They hide in a palm bush. Meanwhile, the airship is about to land on the ground. Lower, lower, loads of room, lower. Here it comes. Stop! The airship crash lands and Dougal, Ermindrude, Brian, and Dylan fall off and land on the ground. The train is about to make a smooth landing, but he landed rather roughly. A smooth crash. Sorry. Dougal bounces on Ermindrude's head and lands on the ground. Hey! Look at all these cool plants! And it looks like you're on the menu. I wonder where Zebad is. I think we must have passed him. Nice one, train. No worries, Dylan. Wait here and keep your pistons pumping. We're gonna need them for a quick getaway. Hey, let's make it quick and go now. Dougal, Brian, Ermindrude, and Dylan went inside the temple. Zebad laughs evilly as he and Sam watch them enter the temple. Oh, look, guys! Full of hieroglyphic pictures! I wonder what these symbols mean. It's probably an ancient equivalent of a welcome map. It might as well say aloha. Or... Dougal steps on a pressure plate and ducks as the arrow came through the hole and fires into another wall. Death to all who come here. I know. Why don't you go up ahead? We'll be right behind you. Oh, for Pete's sake, I'll go. Amazingly, we've gone this far with all this whining and sarcasm. Don't look so shell-shocked, Ermindrude. I may be slow, but I can still take the lead. Just follow my trail. The rest of the gang followed Brian and avoided the booby traps in various paces. Well, look who's beginning to grow a spine. I guess Brian really does have a backbone. As Brian keeps talking on about himself and the adventure he has to keep with his friends, he slowly glides through the hallway and avoided the traps. Spine? What do you mean? I'm always the first into the fray. Those lazy morons. I'm the only one who does anything around here. Brian, do this. Brian, do that. Yes, sir. No, sir. They treat me like a slave. It's such a disgrace. Make my sugar. Rake my grass. They think I have a soft touch, but I always crawl back. If we put half as much work into the mission as we put into our bickering, we would eventually stop Zebad sooner or quicker. And here's an idea. Why don't we just stop thinking about ourselves and pay attention to what's going on instead of our own little bubble? Nobody ever asks, Brian, what do you think about politics? Brian, see any good movies lately? Brian, are you good at video games? Because yes, I am. I have excellent reflexes. But if I gotta hear one more joke about snail mail and being shell shocked, I think I'm gonna lose my cool because honestly, the wrong words can be crushing. Well, come on, it's all clear. Subtly, the rock falls in front of Brian. They stop and gasp. Brian moved out of the way from the rock and looked at the ceiling. Let's go! The scene cuts to Dougal, Ermentrude, and Dylan look at the traps they avoid. I never thought I'd say this, but what a snail! Ermentrude, Dylan, and Dougal continue to follow Brian as they leave the temple's main hallway. The scene fades to Dougal, Brian, Ermentrude, and Dylan walking around in the temple. Hey! Anyone find the diamonds? Whoa, dude, man! Don't you know rabbits are kind of jumpy? Let's use our inside voices. I don't see any clues. We must be in the wrong place. Oh, a throne! The perfect place to enjoy my last piece of bubblegum. Oh, look, our climb button. I wonder what this does. Dougal presses the button on the throne and the light disappears. Huh? Oh no! Dudes, what? The platform on which Brian stands rises and transforms into an ancient temple pedestal. The small door of the pedestal opens and reveals the yellow diamond. Oh, look! The diamond! Zeba takes a peek at the yellow diamond. The stone claw on the pedestal grabs hold of the yellow diamond, and laser beams appear out of nowhere. The door closes itself, and Zeebat hides from the laser beams. The animals looked at the laser beams. Cool light show, man! Very colorful. Hello, pretty lasers. No! They're alarm beams. Someone has to get through to the diamond. But I'm chewing my gum. Besides, I'm too hairy. I'm a little jumpy. Oh, for the love of Mozart. Didn't you hear Brian before? I'll do it. I used to be a ballerina, you know. Back when I was on Swan Lake, I had all the moves. Ermentrude starts dancing her way through the laser beams. Stop milking the moment, Ermentrude, and please, get me out of here! Ermentrude continues to dance her way through the laser beams while Dylan is meditating. Dougal and Brian are watching when they came up with an idea to retrieve the yellow diamond. I know. I got this for you. I could give you a piggyback ride toward the diamond, and you can knock it off the claw with your hammer. Great plan. I'm in. The scene cuts to Dylan meditating. The scene cuts to Ermentrude still dancing her way through the laser beams. Dougal and Brian reach the yellow diamond when Brian suddenly sees Ermentrude struggling to dance her way through the laser beams and sighs. Then he proceeded to knock the diamond off and retrieved it. Thanks, Dougal. Ermentrude stands on two legs, then puts her hand on her hip and the other pointing up. She still dances with her legs. Finally, Ermentrude jumps through the last laser beam and lands on the ground. The music stopped as Ermentrude successfully danced her entire way through the laser beams. Ermentrude gets up and turns her head. Dougal is amazed at what Ermentrude just did. Ta-da! I am so fly. Sweet moves! That was great! Dougal accidentally spits out the now chewed up gumball after he said Ermentrude's dance was great. No! Dougal tries to catch the gumball, but it was too late. It finally hits the laser beams. Oops! The scene cuts to Brian on the pedestal, petrified in shock. Suddenly, part of the floor explodes due to a skeleton's fist punching it off, and a skeleton guard appears, which caused Brian to fling the diamond into Zebat's hiding spot. The first skeleton guard gets up and stands on the floor. Another skeleton guard appears underneath the floor, followed by another and another. The 4 skeleton guards walk toward Dougal. Oh, this is not good. Oh, look! We got the undead up in here. Oh, scary red eyes, looking all scary and everything. Do any of you know anything about karate? Well, Ermintrude, I happen to be good at absolutely everything about martial arts. You see, I've been training with Zebedee's old sensei for years. I mastered Kung Fu, Judo, Kendo, Taekwondo, boxing, wrestling, sumo, and, Tai Chi. Hey, can you teach me some of that? Dylan, can you beat them up? Sorry, I don't believe in violence. Hey, I'm Steve. Dylan knocked one of the skeleton guards by punching him in the face. Except in self-defense. The 2 skeleton guards see the pile of bones of the 3rd skeleton as Dylan chomps down another skeleton. Oh no, Steve's down! The guards go after Dylan. The song starts playing as the pile of bones merge back into the skeleton guard as Dylan looked at the gang of skeletons. Now that's what I call pulling yourself together. 3 more surrounded Dylan. Okay, guys. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, yeah! Yeah! Dougal sees one of the skeletons being thrown around by Dylan. Maybe we should have done it on 2. Whoa, come on, man! I got a bone to pick with you. Another skeleton guard comes behind Dylan. Dylan! Behind you! What? Ermintrude taps the skeleton guard's shoulder. Hey! Yes? It's hammer time! I've got a bone to pick on you! Hey-ya! Now that's what I'm talking about. I am more than just a pretty face. Wax on! Wax off! Yahoo! A living skull falls to the ground and became imminent. Dougal comes out of hiding. A good group effort. Now let's grab the diamond and head out. Dougal, Dylan, and Ermintrude walk toward the yellow diamond. Whoa! Then, the rest of the bones, joined by the skull, merge into what appears to be the Skeleton Lord, the captain of the skeleton guards himself, who split into 4 normal skeleton guards. Uh-oh. So, the fearless warrior of legend has come to claim the diamond. No, actually, the fearless warrior couldn't make it today, so we came here instead. We'll drop it into him, and on our way home, look, do you want the diamond or don't you? Well, if you're offering, yes, please. I got a better idea. Let's jump him. Charge! The skeleton lord chuckles sinisterly. It was just a thought. How about run away? The skeleton lord takes out his long bone sword. Oh no! Dougal, Brian, Ermintrude, and Dylan scream as they run away from the skeleton lord. I don't like this. I wish this never happened. The skeleton lord tries to catch Ermintrude, but to no avail. He turned to Dougal. Oh, I should have kept my mouth shut. Ah! Hey! Dogs are meant to eat bones, not the other way around. Dougal backs away from the skeleton lord and sits on the throne. The skeleton lord is about to kill Dougal with his bone sword until he presses the other button on the throne, which activates the trapdoor. The trapdoor opens and the skeleton lord falls through it, never to be seen again. Fiddlesticks! The trapdoor closes. Way to finally step up, Dougal! Well done! Well, if you keep your cool and try not to freak out, it's amazing what you can do. Now there's no time to chit-chat. Let's grab that diamond and get out of here. Dougal, Ermentrude, Dylan, and Brian gasped and found out that the yellow diamond is gone. Whoa! It's gone! Suddenly, Zebat appears behind the pedestal. Fools! Looking for this? Zebat takes out the yellow diamond and shows them to the animals. I found it on the floor while you're too busy fighting skeletons, so thank you for that. Sam appears as he tries to catch up with Zebat, but slips and falls backwards. Coming, sir! Ah! Oof! Oh, you just couldn't get good help these days. Now, do any of you knuckleheads want to tell me where the third diamond is? Nope. Dougal walks away from Zebat and sits on the throne again, while the others slowly back away. Resistance is futile! You're no match for the great Zebat. It's about to get chilly in here. Pride comes before a fall. You don't want to press our buttons, right, Dougal? Dougal presses the same button on the throne and activates the trapdoor. The trapdoor opens and both Zebat and Sam fall through it. Yeah! That's the last we will see of them! Zebat's bouncing ability from its springy bottom sends both Sam and Zebat back up. However, the lid of the trapdoor is closed. Zebat could only be heard rescuing Sam. Hello, sir! Zebat pushes Sam away from him, and so they continue to fall through the trapdoor. Zebat bounces toward the trapdoor itself a second time. He gets himself hit after the trapdoor was closed. Ouch! My nose! This sucks! That took him a batch or two. Good thinking, Ermentrude. Yeah, man. But we just flushed away diamonds 1 and 2. So, what do we do now? But then, Ermentrude sees a picture on the wall. Hey guys! I see something! Dylan, Brian, and Dougal see the picture on the wall Ermentrude is seeing. Really? What is it? Look at the picture on the wall! The scene cuts to the picture on the wall. It is a picture of the roundabout with the red diamond on top of it. Along with the diamond and the roundabout are 4 horses and electric bolts. That must be a picture of the carousel with the red diamond on top of it. And look! 4 horses are part of the carousel itself. No way! Oh, yes, way. That looks just like ours back home, at the very center of our village. Wow, you're right about that. This carousel does look like ours, and the diamond on top of it looks like the red diamond that is part of the carousel itself. That's it. The third diamond is inside the carousel, and according to Zebedee, it's hidden and secure inside the vault at the engine room, which is underneath. It's right here in our village the whole time. And Zebat has no idea. Heck, even Zebedee already informed us that the diamond was there before we set off on our journey. That's it. We've got to get back to the carousel right away. I know there's no rest for the wicked, but I'm one of the good guys, and right now, I need a siesta. Dylan takes a nap, but as he does so, he unknowingly sits on a big button shaped like a claw of an eagle. The temple starts to rumble. Whoa! Guys! Look! Who's there? Hey, that sounds familiar. Typical train. Always turns up when you least expected it. Come on, gang. In we go. Dougal, Ermentrude, Dylan, and Brian enter the tunnel through the door as the scene fades to black.